Wow, I'm an idiot. I still smiled under my mask. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jacy, and this is actually going to be the first video in a new series that I'm starting. So if you didn't already know, which how could you not, I don't shut up about it, I recently moved to Los Angeles, and when I did, I kind of created this big ass bucket list of all of the items I wanted to accomplish during my time here. I basically just like Googled iconic things to do in LA. And some of them are pretty obvious, you know, like walk the Hollywood Walk of Fame, or hike to the Griffith Observatory, or, you know, go and get a burger at Tommy's Burgers, things like that. But I still figured if I'm doing all these fun things, I might as well document it and share it with you guys. So whether you are, you know, coming to visit LA, if you are considering moving here, or if you kind of just want to see what kind of craziness I'm up to on the weekends, then hopefully this video will satisfy those needs, I guess. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can follow along with my bucket list journey in Los Angeles. And without any further ado, let's get started on crossing some of these items off.
What's your pulse? Whew. Check the Fitbit.
138 BPM.
I'm thinking peanut butter and jelly.
Get out. So we're here at Philippe's, which apparently invented the French dip sandwich. I guess many years ago, a police officer came in and asked for a sandwich, and they accidentally dropped the bread into the sauce that was in a pan from the meat, and he was in a rush, so that he asked for it anyway. Came back the next day and said it was the best sandwich ever. So I guess this is just a famous LA sandwich. So we got our French dip, we added cheese, we have some pickled eggs, and their world famous macaroni. So we're gonna give it a try. Getting closer. Oh shoot. What's your horse's name? Hi, Rocky. Sugar. Sugar. Hi, Sugar. What's yours? Ooh, Magic. That's cool. What's this one? Chloe. Magic, Chloe, Rocky. I like them. Kind of. I don't know if we did the right hike or not, but we're here. I thought this was the one we'd go behind it, but we'll do that another time. So our first stop of the day is we are going to Dinosaur Coffee. I guess with this place, why it's so iconic is just that it's really good coffee and they have aesthetically pleasing branding. So I know that like their coffee sleeves have like really cute dinosaurs on them, like Triceratops or T-Rexes. So hopefully we'll get one of those today. Dinosaur coffee, and a little disappointed I don't have the cups that I saw on Yelp, because it was like for the Instagram, like it was supposed to be cute, and these just like a plain cup. But I guess like it is supposed to be all about the coffee, so let's try it. This is an iced latte, and it's really good. I also got a hand pie. Hang on, sorry. I also got a hand pie. I didn't hold that right. Let's try it.
we just picked up our apple pan burger. Apple pan kind of reminded me of my days back in Johnny Rockets. It was almost like a 40s style diner, but obviously because of the pandemic we couldn't go inside, so we just had to order at the counter. But they were super nice there, so I have high hopes that this burger will be really good. Right now we are waiting for the Expo line, which is part of the Metro rail system here in LA. So we are going to take this all the way down to Santa Monica and then find a spot on the sand to eat our burger. So right now I guess we just wait for this train. Just ordered pizza from Desano Pizza Bakery. It's kind of a hidden gem in LA, but it made all of the top lists of like best pizza in LA, so I had to try it. I ordered their Desano pizza, which is just their signature pizza. So it has like sausage, cheese, pepperoni, and all the good stuff. So that's some good like Italian pizza. Like that's authentic. You can taste it. 2 thumbs up. If I had 2 thumbs to put up right now that aren't full. Hi guys, I'm here at Milk Bar in LA next to their infamous "Don't Instagram This" pink wall. I ordered vanilla soft serve with cornflakes, and their soft serve is famous because they actually use cereal milk for it. So I've had it before and it's so salty, and I like my ice cream salty, so I really like it. They're also known for a compost cookie, so I got one of those for later to try. But yeah, so we're just gonna sit here and eat our ice cream to end the night. Sorry if I'm sweating. It is hot as balls in LA today. I actually wanted to come on here and talk a little bit more about using the metro system here in Los Angeles. For background, I went to college in LA, but for 2 of those years, I was actually living at home and commuting to campus. So from home, I would take the Metro Link, which is the heavy rail system, all the way into Union Station. And then from there, I would take their light rail, which is just the Metro, all the way to campus. So in regards to the public transportation here in LA, I kind of only stick to the railways because that's what I'm familiar with. It is not the best public transportation system in the country. It's nothing like New York where everybody gets by on it. It does have some work, and they are working on it, but for now, I am trying to incorporate using more public transportation during my time here. I think that's because I have a lot of anxiety of getting a parking ticket on like my 3rd week here. So I'm really trying to use more public transportation just so that way I'm not worrying about parking. I can't parallel park for so not having to worry about that is a bonus. So I went and I made like this map that shows all of the train stops in my area as well as these bucket list items that I'm trying to accomplish. So I can kind of plan around and plan ahead for using transportation. But I kind of want to just give you some quick tips in case you have some anxiety about taking public transportation. The first advice I would give, kind of coming from a single female traveling alone, is that you have to travel confidently. So one thing that I do is I always wear headphones. I don't actually listen to anything because I do still want to be aware of my surroundings.
But just wearing headphones acts as a physical identifier that you don't want to talk to people, you don't want people talking to you, and that you can't hear them. So you can't really they can't get mad at you if you're not answering them because you can't hear them. It's inevitable that you're gonna get some sketchy characters or people asking you for money or just people trying to talk to you. But I do feel that just by wearing headphones kind of decreases the odds that they'll try talking to you. I also sometimes wear sunglasses or a hat. Basically just kind of keep a low profile, keep to yourself, but also be aware of your surroundings. When you're out and about walking, either in between stations or your destinations, walk confidently. Make sure that you're not looking at your phone, looking around, trying to wonder where you're going because you might look like a target and somebody's gonna come and ask you if you need help, or that just might set you up for people to talk to you. And we're all about kind of eliminating any type of unwanted social interaction. From a coronavirus standpoint, in terms of public transportation, take as many precautions as you are comfortable with. So we were wearing masks the entire time. You can wear gloves. I just go the route of just constantly hand sanitizing my hands until they're raw, but just keeping distances between seats. So because of the pandemic right now, the metro is actually way less crowded than I've ever seen it before. So that does help in terms of the social distancing, but take your own precautions, make sure that you're 6 feet apart from everybody, bring hand sanitizer, and just wash your clothes as soon as you get home. Don't sit on your couch wearing the same clothes that maybe you were sitting on the metro line, and just be smart about it. And in terms of overall tips for taking the metro, so again, I usually only stick to the railways. I don't do the bus system because I find that takes a lot longer than if I were to just drive anywhere. So what I actually do is I try to find park and ride stations, or parking lots, I should say, in the city. So on weekends, these park and ride lots are free, so that's usually when I do most of my activities. So I'll drive to the parking lot parking station, hop on the metro, and I went to the beach for $1.75 there and $1.75 back. That is way cheaper than driving down to the beach, spending $20 on parking, and that's just kind of money wasted when I only spent $3.50. However, that's because I was going by myself. If I were going with a group or friends, it makes more sense if everybody kind of carpools and then does a parking lot that way. But for this, it worked for me nicely because it drops you off right by the Santa Monica Pier, and you can kind of just do your own thing. So I would definitely look into park and ride lots. I would also say that my biggest recommendation is plan before you go. Google might say that take this bus line to this bus line to this railway, when it might make sense for you to drive a little part of it and then take the railway, which is what I usually do. But it's also helpful for when you get off the station, again, to not look confused and not look like a deer in headlights walking around going, wait, where do I go from here? How do I get to the restaurant that I want to go to or the park that I'm trying to reach? So really plan ahead so that way you feel most confident in where you're going and traveling. So that was just a brief explanation, a little bit of the metro system and how I like to use it. I have a lot more items on this bucket list, and I'm excited to really cross them off over this summer. You're gonna see a lot more Hollywood, you're gonna see a lot of food, because do keep in mind we are still in a global pandemic, and so a lot of the fun activities or iconic LA events aren't available right now. So we're kind of making do with what we can. But if you guys have any recommendations here in Los Angeles, whether it's for coffee, dinner, lunch, dessert, an activity, a hike, let me know in the comments below because I am down for anything. I want to check out this city, I want to explore as much as I can, and I want to document it for you guys. So don't forget to like and subscribe so you guys can follow along with this journey, and make sure to check back soon for these vlogs. I don't know how often they'll happen. I guess as soon as I do a fun weekend or so. But thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles! Do you want to focus? Or are my eyes just that bad? Ugh, I'm like sweating. Ugh, it's probably because I'm wearing a jacket. This will help you out, or if you just kind of like want to, I don't like that part.